Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Danielle and this is What's for Dinner. What's for dinner? I show you what I make for my family for the week with a few new recipes mixed in. I hope I can bring a few new meal inspirations to your home, from my family to yours. I hope you enjoy. For tonight's dinner, we're doing stuffed mini meatloaf balls. We're going to start off by taking an onion and chopping it. We're going to need about a 1/4 cup diced, 1 pound ground beef, 1/3 cup panko, 1 tablespoon barbecue sauce, 1 tablespoon mustard, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon chili powder, salt, pepper, add in your onions, and then add an egg. And then I'm just going to mix this up until it's well combined. And for the cheese, we had a couple string cheeses lying around. I decided to use those up. I'm just going to cut those up in a few chunks. Now I'm just rolling out a few meatballs with my meat mixture. I use my hand and I'm just flattening those out, and that way I can add my cheese. Now I'm just enclosing the cheese, bringing the outer edges in and pinching. Make sure your meatball's tight and formed. And I'm just going to throw these in the oven for 15 minutes at 350. And for the sauce, 1/3 cup brown sugar, 2 teaspoons Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons ketchup, 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg, and 2 tablespoons barbecue sauce. I didn't have any ground nutmeg today, so I did not use it. This sauce is very sweet. After reading the reviews, I would cut down the brown sugar to 2 tablespoons. And for the next side, I'm just going to do some green beans. I'm going to use 1 can of drained green beans. Usually you'd use 2, but it's just the 2 of us tonight. 1 cup of chicken stock. The recipe calls for 2 strips of bacon. I had some extra bacon bits on hand, so I just went and threw those in. Salt and pepper to your preference. 1 teaspoon garlic powder. And 1 teaspoon brown sugar. And I'm just going to mix this up. I'm going to let it simmer on low for about 15 minutes until the juices evaporate. And our last side is just going to be your basic mashed potato recipe. You're just going to clean and wash your potatoes, peel them, dice them, put them in boiling water. I had some extra lando legs, garlic, and herb butter. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in there. And I'm just going to brush the sauce mixture over the meatballs, and dinner's done. This dinner was really good. I would definitely make it again. The sweet and savory really complemented each other. For this night's dinner, we are doing a garlic bread pizza. Let me tell you, this is a very quick, easy throw-together meal. All you need is some garlic bread, pepperoni, mozzarella, and a can of tomato sauce. First, I'm just going to shred up this cheese, and then I'm just chopping up the garlic bread. You can make the pieces as big or as small as you want. And I'm just placing the garlic bread on my baking sheet. You can cook them at 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm just going to place mine in the air fryer and cook them at 400 for about 7 minutes. And as a side tonight, I'm just going to do a quick salad. I have a little bit of lettuce, tomatoes, and some feta crumbles. And while my pizza's still cooking, I'm going to get my salad chopped up and prepped. And now that the garlic bread is done, I'm going to use a spoon and add some tomato sauce. Now I'm going to go ahead and spread the cheese. And then I'm just going to add the pepperonis. You can add whatever toppings you like. I'm just using what we had on hand. And then I'm going to throw this in the air fryer for about a minute just to melt the cheese. And dinner is done. This whole recipe from start to finish took about 10 minutes. And for this night's dinner, we are doing barbecue shredded chicken. And for this recipe, I'm just using barbecue sauce, Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 cup brown sugar, and some Italian dressing. I'm also going to be using 3 chicken breasts. They've been cleaned and trimmed. This recipe is really easy. I'm just going to throw it all together before I head out to work. I'm just going to add my chicken breast to the bottom of my crock pot. And I'm just going to season my chicken breast with salt and pepper. I'm going to add in the Italian dressing, the brown sugar, the Worcestershire sauce, and some barbecue sauce. And you're going to want to mix this and make sure it's combined well. And I'm going to put the lid on and put it on low for 8 hours, and this will be ready when I get home from work. See you guys then. Alright guys, I'm back from work. I'm just gonna whip up our side tonight. We're gonna do some coleslaw. I'm just gonna go ahead and chop up this cabbage, and I'm just peeling this carrot into some ribbons, and then we're gonna be chopping them up later. And then I'm just dicing up this red onion. Alright, to a bowl I'm just gonna add my cabbage, 1/4 cup diced onion, 1/4 cup diced carrot, 1/4 cup buttermilk, 1/4 cup milk, 1/3 cup sugar, 2½ tablespoons lemon juice, 1½ tablespoons vinegar, 1½ cup mayonnaise, and then I'm going to salt and pepper. And then I'm just going to toss to combine. I will put the recipe link up in my description box so you guys can have the recipe. You're going to want to cover this and refrigerate this for at least 2 hours. And if you guys haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button. I will be uploading weekly what's for dinner recipes. Alright, it's been 8 hours. As you can tell, the chicken is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and shred that up. And as a side tonight, I'm just gonna do some Arby's curly fries. I'm just gonna go ahead and deep fry those. And I just went ahead and threw everything together and dinner's done. And for this night's dinner, we wanted something quick and easy, so we decided to do some ground beef tacos. This is really easy, just need some ground beef, tortillas, cheese, lettuce, tomato, whatever toppings you like. I'm just cooking my ground beef in a skillet over medium-high heat. I'm gonna add some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and Auntie Nono's everything seasoning. Once it's done cooking, I'm gonna drain the excess grease. And now I'm just chopping up the produce for the tacos. We're gonna do some cherry tomatoes, and I'm gonna chop up some lettuce. I do have some cheese, sour cream, and some hot sauce we're gonna add also. So we always do a different variety of tacos, and this one by far is my most favorite. I take some oil to a pan and we deep fry the taco shells. Now you're only going to want to deep fry them like a fast deep fry, so maybe 10-15 seconds, just enough that they're pliable. Once they start getting crispy and brown on the outside, I go ahead and pull them. I lay them on a paper sheet to absorb the oil. So this is what you want your taco shells to look like. They're going to be brown and crispy on the outside, but soft enough to still bend. And I just went and put all the toppings on our tacos, and dinner's done.